That'll bring Eddie Overdyke, the first baseman, to the plate. Overdyke, only a sophomore. Pretty big, good-sized kid, stands 6'2", 220. Bats and throws from the left side. He hits here in the second inning with one out and nobody on. Jeremy brings the first one home, way outside as the ball sails away from him. 1 ball and no strikes. Now the wind starting to pick up a little bit more again, blowing once again towards left field. Johnson brings the 1-0, swinging a shot right back to Johnson. He'll glove over to Hires, and quickly 2 up and 2 down in the second inning. Johnson doing what you've got to do as a pitcher, fielding that position well. Came up with the sharp one-hopper and fired to first, and quickly there are 2 outs as David Loader will bat with the bases empty. Loader, also a sophomore, bats from the left side and throws from the right side. He'll take the first offering for a ball. He starts in left field tonight for the Brookwood Broncos. 1-0 the count. Jeremy wheels and deals, and that's inside. 2-0 the count. And spring break has officially begun in Newton County at the end of school today, and quite a few happy students about that. Johnson brings the 2-0 home, swinging a shot to right field. Doyle Baker over to cut it off, and it's a ringing base hit for David Loader. And he'll be at first base with 2 men out, and Larry Harrison, the catcher, will step to the plate. 2 outs in the top of the second inning. Harrison, the catcher, bats and throws from the right side. He is also a senior. Waits for Johnson's first offering. Jeremy checks the runner and brings it home. Shot to left field. Jarvis Johnson going back on his horse. Will not get this one. It's off the base of the wall. Johnson gets it in, and it'll be a double for Larry Harrison as he teed off on that one and drilled it to the left field wall. And he stands at second. The runner had to hold at third in David Loader. And we're going to get a courtesy runner for the catcher. And let's see who it's going to be. That will be Philip Stanford is going to be the courtesy runner for Harrison. Catcher, of course, gets to have a runner that is supposed to help speed up play. Johnson brings the first one to Gomez, the shortstop, home, and it is a strike called and a beauty. Gomez, a junior, bats and throws from the right side. Johnson needs to work out of a 2-out jam. Gets his sign. Here's the 0-1 to Gomez, and it is a strike called as Gomez tried to check his swing and was unable to do so. 4 hits already in the ball game for the Brookwood Broncos. Only 1 run to show for it, though. Jeremy works with on 0-2. Here's the pitch, way high and up, and Floyd had to climb the ladder to pull that one down. 1-2 the count. 2 outs, 2 on. Number 2 at the plate, a lot of deuces. Jeremy working from the full windup. Here's the 1-2 offering, way outside. That'll run the count full, and now the deuces are wild. 2 on, 2 out, 2-2 the count. Number 2 at the plate. In the second inning, Johnson wheels and deals, swinging a sky ball to center field. Gilstrap going back, near the track, and he'll squeeze it for out number 3. And that's going to do it for the Brookwood Broncos in their half of the second inning. They get 2 hits, but no runs. There were no Newton errors and 2 runners left on base. We head now to the bottom of the second inning. Your score is still Brookwood 1 and Newton 0. You're listening to all the exciting action of Newton Ram baseball on your local leader for sports, WGFS AM 1430.
If you're age 60 or better, Newton Federal has created benefits especially for you. Our Now Interest checking account pays current market interest on your entire checking balance, not just part of it, if you maintain a $100 balance. And we offer it to our 60-plus customers with no minimum balance requirements and no monthly maintenance fees. Talk with us today at Newton Federal Savings and Loan, FDIC insured. After all, you deserve the best.
Hardy's Floor Covering at 2227 Emory Street in Covington can get you just about any floor covering you need, and more than likely, they have it in stock already. If they don't have it in stock, Bill Hardy will get it for you pronto. Famous names such as Salem and Philadelphia, and vinyls by Armstrong and Congolium. Hardy's Floor Covering will be glad to come out and measure the area and give you a free estimate. They'll even provide financing if needed. By all means, check Hardy's prices before you buy. Call them today, 786-9245.
And welcome back to Riverside Park and Newton High School. It's Newton Ram baseball. We're in the bottom of the second inning. The Rams trail by a score of 1-0. Lane Floyd will lead it off in the bottom of the second, followed by Stephen Hires and then Matt Easterday as they face Bobby Holton. Here's the first pitch to Lane. Shot, line drive, left center field. They won't catch that one. It's down and all the way to the wall. Here goes Floyd, rounding first, and both outfielders hold up their hands. Evidently the ball buried in the wall, so we're going to get a ground rule double for Lane Floyd. And Lane jumped on the first pitch and drilled it into the left center field gap. And he'll be at second with nobody out. And Stephen Hires will bat now. That's the first hit of the ball game for the Rams. They had a walk, but he was erased in. They strike him out, throw him out to end the first inning. Jeremy Johnson in a bit of a jam in the second, but worked out of it, getting Dario Gomez to sky to Kerry Gilstrap. And here's the first pitch to Stephen Hires. He'll take it outside for a ball. Stephen back quickly after being out with that shoulder injury. Lane Floyd with a lead at second. Here's the pitch to Stephen. Swinging, he skies it a mile high. Back near the backstop, and that ball will fall harmlessly out of play about 1.5 feet behind the backstop. Catcher Larry Harrison ran out of room by about 1.5 feet, and Stephen gets new life. 1 ball in, 1 strike. Nobody outs. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Floyd with a leadoff double, leads from second. Here's the pitch, breaking ball way high and away. That'll run the count to 2-1. Shadows starting to form over the field. Holton will check Floyd at second. Here's the 2-1. Stephen swings and misses at one down in the dirt, and that'll even the count now at 2-2. Fooled badly by the breaking ball and unable to stop his swing. In the count now at 2-2. Monday night when we come your way with the broadcast, we'll be in daylight savings time, so it'll be a little lighter, a lot longer. Holton checks Floyd. Here's the 2-2. Down low and away with the fastball. That'll run the count full at 3-2. Rams trying to even the score. They trail by 1. Bottom of the second inning. Stephen Hires tries to bring the run across for the Rams. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Hires will make a left turn and head back to the bench. That'll bring Matt Easterday, the shortstop for the Rams, to the plate. And Harrison, the catcher, goes out to talk to Holton about something. And Hires, unable to come up with the fastball, goes down on strikes and unable to move the runner over to third either. That could be important. Although Brookwood comes in with a 4-12 record, they are always dangerous. The Rams have had many fierce battles with the Brookwood Broncos through the years. Here's the first pitch to Easterday. Then it's a strike called on the outside corner about waist high. Holding the head in the count, no balls and 1 strike. Matt Easterday, the senior shortstop, waits for the 0-1. That's going to be down. No, they're going to call that one a strike. Good job of framing the pitch and pulling it up by Harrison. And Easterday now quickly in the hole. No balls and 2 strikes. Floyd still down at second, now with one out, though. Holton wheels and deals to Easterday. That one in the dirt, and a good stop by Harrison to keep it from going to the backstop. Count stands now at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Just a little bit of wind now blowing out towards left field. Easterday waits for the 1-2 offering. Here it comes, swinging a shot down the right field line, and that ball is foul.
And the count now goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 out. Matt Easterday waits for the next offering from Holton. Here it comes. Breaking ball shot up the middle, and the shortstop. Good play by Gomez. He'll throw, and he is out. And Coach Stanley Allen wanting to get the call that had pulled the first baseman Overdyke off the bag, but the umpire rules he stayed on the base. And there is an example why Stephen Heyer's inability to move the runner to third, that would have scored the runner, but in this case, all it does is move him up 90 feet. It's going to be up now to Doyle Baker to see if he can bring the runner home with 2 outs now. Here's the first one to Doyle. It's low and outside for a ball. It's going to take the 2-out hit from Baker. Lane Floyd led off with a double. He's moved up to third now, but stands down there with 2 outs. 1-0 the count to Baker. Here's the pitch. Swinging, fouled, and out of play down the right field side. That'll even the count at 1-1. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Brookwood scored a single run in the first, and Newton has yet to dent the scoreboard. Here's the 1-1 to Doyle. Breaking ball, low and away. That'll run the count to 2-1. On deck for the Rams is second baseman Brandon Smith. Hopes to get the hit here in this inning. Here's the 2-1 to Baker. Down low again. That'll run the count to 3-1. Rams trail by 1 early in the ball game. Bottom of the second inning. Bobby Holton gets his sign from Harrison. Here's the pitch. Ball 4, and Baker coaxes a walk out of the Bronco hurler, and that'll bring Shorty to the dish. Brandon Smith, the senior second baseman for the Rams. He'll check down with his coach, Joe Brassfield, to see what the sign will be. Baker coaxes a 2-out walk. He's down at first. Rams with runners at the corners. Look for them possibly to do something here with 2 outs. Holton will check the runner, and Doyle looked like he was leaning, but dives back in time. Smitty once again gets his sign from Coach Brassfield, wanting to make sure he knows what's going on. Doyle with a lead. Holton will check the runner. Here's the pitch to Smitty. It's a curveball and a beauty, and that's going to be strike 1 as it froze Shorty in his tracks. No balls and 1 strike. Baker leads away from first. Not a very big lead. Holton will throw over there again. Several times this year we've seen a opposing pitcher continue to throw over there with runners at the corners and then suddenly launch one into the right field corner, and the runner from third trot home. Baker with a lead. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be a little bit outside. And once again, a good job of freezing the pitch and trying to bring it back in by Harrison, but this one a little too far outside. That'll even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Doyle gets his lead at first. Here's the 1-1, swing and a miss, and Brandon was overmatched by that fastball from Bobby Holton. He falls behind in the count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. If Smitty can keep it going, it'll be Roderick Henderson, the designated hitter. Holton checks Baker at first. Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 called outside corner at the knees, and Smitty not happy about it, and he'll trot back to the dugout. That's going to do it for the Rams in their half of the second inning. They failed to score. They did have 1 hit,
and one runner left on base. We head now to the top of the third inning. Your score is still Brookwood 1, Newton without a score yet. You're listening to exciting Newton Ram baseball on your local leader for sports, WGFS AM 1430.
See your auto owner's agent. They are people just like you. There to guide us, standing by us, strong in every storm.
I know the importance of insurance to protect obligations, like my new car loan. But is there a life insurance program that I can fit into my budget?
No problem with our agency's 10 or 20-year level term insurance from auto owners.
How will I know this is the right kind of life insurance for me?
Auto owners' 10 or 20-year level term provides low-cost protection and can be converted to permanent insurance later.
10 or 20-year level term insurance from auto owners.
Auto owners, the no problem people.
See the Steele Jones Insurance Agency, Floyd Street Southeast, Covington. Or call 786-9213. Your auto owners agency.
Auto owners, the no problem people.
And welcome back to Newton High School, Riverside Park, and Newton Ram baseball. We head to the top of the third inning, and it's a low-scoring affair with the Brookwood Broncos on top by a score of 1-0. The Brookwood Broncos will send the top of the order to the plate in the third inning against Jeremy Johnson. Brookwood has 4 hits in the game, but has only managed to plate 1 run. Chad Day, the leadoff hitter, scored the only run of the ball game after singling to left field, stealing second base, and he came around to score on a base hit by Jason Bolger. Here's Johnson's first offering to Day, and it's inside for a ball. Starting to get a little more clouds. They're calling for some rain later tonight and tomorrow. 1-0 the count. Johnson brings it home outside, 2-0. Rams entered today's contest with a record of 13-3-1. 2-0. Johnson brings it home, swinging a chopper, foul down near the Ram dugout, and over quickly to get it, Ryan Moon. That'll run the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. In the bottom of the third inning, it will be the Hard Luck Cafe Wing Ding inning. Your chance to win 100 hot wings if you are a contestant in the Wing Ding inning. Johnson brings the 2-1 offering home and swinging a shot, base hit to right field by Chad Day. Over quickly, Doyle Baker to cut it off, and Day with a perfect 2-for-2 night. He took the outside pitch and laced it to right field. He's down at first base with nobody out. He ran in the first inning got a stolen base, and was a perfect throw by Lane Floyd, but stole it pretty much on Jeremy Johnson. Joey Ray, the second baseman, was called out on strikes on the play where Day stole the base, and Johnson will quickly toss one over to first base to keep Day close. Ringing single to right field by Chad Day. First time up, he ripped one to left. Here's the pitch. It's a bunt and a beauty. Johnson has to hurry to get it. He'll barehand and throw, and in time to Stephen Hires, and the sacrifice is successful as the runner, Chad Day, will move down to second base. Credit Joey Ray with a sacrifice. That'll go 1-3 in the scorebook, and the lead runner down at second base. Chad Day reaches second base, and Jason Bolger, who brought him home the first time, hits in the third inning with another chance to bring in Chad Day. He ripped a single to left, through the hole between third and short. Jeremy's first pitch to him, swing and a miss, a breaking ball, and a good pitch by Johnson, good location, and Bolger unable to come up with it. No balls and 1 strike. Top of the third inning. Brookwood threatens again. Johnson prepares to bring the 0-1. Here it is to Bolger, swinging a line drive, and right at Stephen Hires. Had him played perfectly, and that'll be the second out of the inning. There's a break for the Rams. That ball hit like a rocket right at Stephen Hires, who didn't have to move, just stuck his glove out. In fact, it was hit so hard and so quick that Chad Day hadn't even wandered very far off of second base. That'll bring Wes Hicks, the designated hitter, to the plate. Hicks was a double play victim. He grounded out into the 6-4-3 twin killing in the first. Runner goes, pitch, swing a shot up the middle, and Jeremy gloves it. Over to Stephen Hires, and that will do it for the Broncos in their half of the third inning. So the Broncos do get a base hit, but fail to score, and they'll leave one runner on base. We head now to the bottom of the third inning, and yes, indeed, the Hard Luck Cafe Wing-Ding inning. Your chance to win 100 hot wings. Your score is the Brookwood Broncos 1, and Newton still failing to score. You're listening to all the exciting action of high school baseball on your local leader for sports, WGFS AM 1430.
Aside from choosing the right home, it's important to choose the right mortgage loan. At Newton Federal Savings and Loan, we're putting today's low rates together with prompt hometown service in offering special construction firm loans with one-time closing, conventional and balloon mortgages, and more. And servicing of your loan remains right here, too. Newton Federal Savings and Loan, 3175 Highway 278, Covington. FDIC insured and equal housing lender.
What's the crowd favorite at parties any time of the year? Why, it's hot wings from the Hard Luck Cafe's new Covington location. With flavors ranging from extra mild to TNT, they can please any appetite. Their new location is in Morgan Plaza on Pace Street, right in behind Napa Auto Parts. It's still that familiar red building and the same great wings. So stop by for the best hot wings around or call ahead so your order will be ready when you get there. Call them at 787-0421. That's 787-0421.
And welcome back to Riverside Park and Newton Ram Baseball. And it is time for the Hard Luck Cafe Wing-Ding inning. Your chance to win 100 hot wings from the Hard Luck Cafe. Roderick Henderson leads it off, and he'll bat for Leanne Farmer of Porterdale, Georgia. And Roderick takes the strike. Here's the way it works. Send in your entry form, and if your name is pulled, if that batter hits a home run, you win hot wings from the Hard Luck. And Roderick takes a curveball that just misses on the inside, just off the inside corner, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Holton brings the next one home, and that's upstairs for a ball. And Henderson ahead in the count. Holton working quickly, brings the next one home, swinging a shot down the right field line, and that ball is foul. Send your name, address, and phone number on a postcard to the Hard Luck Cafe Wing-Ding inning, WGFS Radio, P.O. Box 869, Covington, Georgia, 30210. Holton's next one to Roderick, and that's going to be ball 4, and he'll stroll to first base with the free pass. That's the first walk of the game given up by Holton. And coming up next will be Jarvis Johnson, and Jarvis will bat for Crystal J. Hart of Covington, Georgia. You can also drop your entry by the studios of WGFS at 1151 Hendrick Street, or take it by the Hard Luck Cafe in Morgan Plaza off Pace Street. Pitch to Jarvis, and he takes a curveball and a beauty for a strike called on the outside part of the plate. No balls and one strike. Roderick Henderson stands at first. He drew a leadoff base on balls. Jarvis waits. Here's the pitch, and that's a strike called. Check it, that's the second walk. Jarvis walked his first time up, but he's suddenly in the hole 0-2. Of course, in the first time up, he started out 0-2 and then battled for a walk. So 2 walks in the ball game now for Holton, and he also has 2 strikeouts. Here's the 0-2. Outside, the runner going, and Henderson is out on a good throw once again by Larry Harrison, and out stealing easily is Roderick Henderson, as the second baseman Joey Ray took the throw a little high, but he easily able to get it down. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes on Jarvis Johnson. Jarvis, as we said, bats for Crystal Hart in the Hard Luck Cafe Wing-Ding inning. Holton brings the 1-2, swinging a shot to left field down the line, and the left fielder will not get it. He dives, it's by him. Jarvis rounds first, heads to second. Up with the ball quickly is Loader, and Jarvis will hold at second base with a double, a ringing double to the left field gap, and that one bounced off the little Philly sign out there in left field. And that out-stealing looks ever so big now, because that would have been enough probably to score Roderick Henderson, but instead It's a one-out double. Now batting is Ryan Moon, and Ryan bats for Bob Reynolds, who lives in Covington, Georgia. Moon has 2 dings this season, so he could perhaps make Bob Reynolds very happy. Here's the pitch to Plug, and it's a little bit low for a ball. It started at 40 hot wings. It's worked its way up to 100. That's the max. If anyone hits a home run now, it's 100 hot wings, and then it'll reset back at 40. We have not had a winner yet this year. Time called on the field. Ryan Moon trying to make Bob Reynolds very happy. He could win 100 hot wings for him. Here's the pitch to Plug, and it's a little bit low and away. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. Ryan Moon started the season at second. He's moved over to third and done a great job at third base. Great glove, and also Plug has turned into a very good hitter. And he's not quite sure of the sign, so he's going to do the smart thing and stroll down and talk to Coach Joe Brassfield. It's the Hard Luck Cafe Wing Ding Inning. It's been a popular favorite of the fans this is the 3rd season now. We have yet to have a winner. Who will be the first one to win hot wings? Send those entries in. You have to enter if you want to play. And you have to play if you want to win. It's real simple. Send your entry in or bring it by and you'll be entered in the Wing Ding Inning. Here's the pitch to Plug, and he'll pop it right back here. If I had my net, I'd have a chance. And it bounces off the roof of the luxury suite and will roll back down. 2-1 the count on Ryan Moon. Will get a sign from Larry Harrison. Swing and a shot to right field. And Justin Eisel will come in quickly. Jarvis Johnson was off and running. He'll get back in time, and there will be 2 out now. And Plug unable to advance the runner as he skies to the right fielder. That'll bring Kerry Gilstrap to the plate. Kerry will bat for Alice Russell of Ellenwood, Georgia. 100 hot wings on the line. If Kerry can hit one here, Alice Russell could be very happy. Gilstrap waits for the pitch. And Holton will step off as both his infielders moved in behind him. Trying to keep Jarvis close at second. Jarvis was off to the races that time, but Plug got under it a bit and skied it to the right fielder, Justin Eisel. We're in the bottom of the 3rd. 1-0 your score. Brookwood on top. Here's the pitch to Kerry. He'll duck out of the way of a curveball, but take a strike called. Holton has a good-looking breaking ball. It had Kerry Gilstrap bailing out on the pledge. No balls and 1 strike. 2 outs now. Rams with yet another chance to score. Will they strand another runner? Here's the pitch. Kerry with a line drive, base hit, and that'll tie the score. And over quickly to cut it off is Chad Day, and Jarvis Johnson will stroll home, and Kerry Gilstrap with a line shot to center field knots the score. Credit Kerry with an RBI as he brings home Jarvis Johnson with a rip to right center field. Good job by Chad Day of cutting the ball off. That's going to bring Lane Floyd to the plate. And let's see who Lane will hit for. Lane hits for Fay Lewis of Covington, Georgia. Lane with 3 or 4 home runs. We're not sure right now, but he could certainly do something here. Gilstrap dives back in safely. We're tied up now at 1 as Kerry Gilstrap with a big 2-out base hit to knot the score. Holton tries to work out of a jam. Lane Floyd had a ringing double his first time. Here's the pitch, shot down the left field line. That ball foul. No balls and 1 strike. Lane Floyd with a chance to win someone 100 hot wings. Fay Lewis of Covington, Georgia, waiting to see if Lane Floyd can do it for her. Breaking ball, catches the outside corner. 0 balls and 2 strikes. And we've got a little bit of activity, hard to believe this quick, down in the Brookwood bullpen. Runner goes, pitch high and outside, throw in the dirt, and Gilstrap is safe. And Carey almost ran into the tag. Good job of getting the tag down by the shortstop Gomez, but credit Carey Gilstrap with a stolen base. He's in scoring position now. So all it takes now is a base hit by Lane Floyd, and the Rams can take the lead in the bottom of the third. 1-2 the count. Holton checks Gilstrap at second. Here's the pitch. Outside. That'll even the count at 2-2. Stephen Hires waits on deck. Lane had a ringing double to left field his first time. All it takes is a base hit now, and the Rams can take the lead. Holton checks. Here's the 2-2 to Floyd. Down low. That'll run the count full now at 3-2. We're in the third inning. The score is tied at 1-1. It's Newton Ram baseball coming your way on WGFS. Holton checks Gilstrap at second. Here's the pitch, and that's low and away, and Lane Floyd will trot to first base. He's perfect on the night as he reaches on a base on balls. And let's see if we are going to get a courtesy runner here. That'll be Jay Kirkham coming in to run for Lane Floyd. That way Lane can go ahead and get his catching gear on and be ready to go out. Stephen Hires was a strikeout victim his first time. Chance to redeem it here. Runners at first and second. 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning. The Rams have plated their first run of the ball game. A couple of hits and a walk in this inning. Also, a couple of hits and 2 walks and an out stealing. And oh, does that loom ever so much bigger now. Stephen Hires. Chance to give the Rams the lead. Let's see who Stephen hits for. Susan Christian of Covington. Here's the first pitch to Stephen. Down low in the dirt. Ball 1. The Hard Luck Cafe wing-ding inning. It's been good for the Rams so far. They've plated 1 run. Can they get some more? 1-0 the count to Stephen. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt. It gets away, and both runners will advance, and the catcher cannot find it. So a wild pitch moves the runners up 90 feet. And now a base hit can score 2 for the Rams. The ball bounced in the dirt. Harrison stopped it, but it kicked away, and unable to locate the ball was the catcher Harrison. And we're going to get time quickly as one of the coaches for the Brookwood Broncos comes out to talk to the pitcher Holton, trying to calm him down a little bit. There's 2 outs and Holton in a jam. He's talking to him about some type of mechanics here. I think he saw something perhaps in Holton's delivery that he was doing a little different. Stephen Hires hits for Susan Christian. And once again, there are 100 hot wings on the line if Stephen can put a jolt into one. Holton checks. Here comes the 2-0. Upstairs for a ball, 3-0. Rams with a chance to take the lead. They've knotted the score and can take the lead. 3-0 the count to Hires. Holton checks the runners. Here's the pitch. Swing and a dribbler down the third base line, and it's foul. And Jason Bolger jumped on it to keep it foul. Stephen Hires got the green light on 3-0 and fouled it down the third base line. 3-1 the count. There are 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the third. And stepping off is Holton as the second baseman Ray tried to sneak in behind Jay Kirkham. Kirkham running for Lane Floyd, who reached via the free pass. Here's the 3-1 to Stephen. Swing and a miss as he went after the high heat and comes up empty. That'll run the count full now at 3-2. Stephen may have helped him out there. That may have been ball 4. He has to really guard that plate now. The count is full, 3-2. Holton checks the runners from the belt. Here's the pitch, upstairs, ball 4 this time, and that'll load the bases for the Newton Rams and Matt Easterday. Matt grounded to the shortstop his first time up. Matt bats in the Hard Luck Cafe, wing-ding inning for Tony Moon of Mansfield, Georgia. Matt, the home run leader for the Rams last year, having a little bit of problem with the stick this year. Could make a lot of people happy if he can tag one here. Here's the first one to Matt. It's going to be a strike call, the breaking ball as it catches the outside corner. A grand slam is worth 100 hot wings, but we're already at 100, so it doesn't matter. Easter Day waits. Here's the pitch from Holton, another breaking ball. This one doesn't come in, and that'll run the count to 1-1. And we are getting some more activity down in the Brookwood bullpen. We've got a righty and a lefty throwing down there. Holton checks, and here's the 1-1 to Easterday. Swinging a dribbler towards the shortstop. He'll get it and toss to second, and that's going to do it for the Rams in their half of the third inning. And no winners once again in the Hard Luck Cafe wing-ding inning. We'll stand at 100 still when we come your way again Monday night. For the Rams in their half of the third inning, they did score one run. They did so on 2 base hits. There were no errors and 3 runners left on base. We head now to the top of the 4th inning. Your score, it's a brand new ball game. It's all knotted up at 1. You're listening to all the exciting action of high school baseball coming your way on WGFS AM 1430.
At Coast to Coast Home and Auto on Monticello Street in downtown Covington, we believe when you buy a new lawnmower, it should come with no strings attached, which is why Coast to Coast Home and Auto is proud to offer a complete line of Toro Super Recycler mowers. The exclusive Toro 5-year total coverage warranty guarantees that if anything goes wrong with a Toro within 5 years of normal use, Toro will fix it free. No strings attached. Even failure due to normal wear and tear is included. No other manufacturer makes that claim. Coast to Coast Home and Auto also wants you to know that Toro Super Recycler mowers equipped with Toro GTS engines are guaranteed to start on the first or second pull for 5 years, or Toro will fix them free. No strings attached. If you really think about it, it only makes sense. The best mowers should have the best warranty. So come see us at Coast to Coast for warranty details. We have a great selection of new Toro Super Recycler mowers, each with a Toro total coverage warranty and no strings attached.
And welcome back to Riverside Park and Newton Ram baseball. We go to the top of the 4th inning. The score is all knotted up at 1. And the Brookwood Broncos will send Justin Eisel as the leadoff hitter. He'll take the first pitch for a strike call, the breaking ball from Jeremy Johnson, and it was a beauty. It'll be Eisel, then Overdyke and Loader, the 5th, 6th, and 7th place hitters for the Broncos. Johnson brings the 0-1, and it's a little bit high for a ball. That'll leave in the count at 1-1. Johnson has given up 5 hits, but only 1 run, and what has helped him, he has not walked a batter yet. Not walked a batter. 1-1 the count, and Jeremy brings it, swing and a miss, and Eisel comes up empty on the Jeremy Johnson fastball. 1-2 the count to the leadoff hitter in the 4th inning for the Brookwood Broncos. Johnson brings the 1-2 home. Here it is, way outside. That'll leave in the count at 2-2. If you're in the area, stop on by. A lot of exciting action. And when you're here, stop by the concession stand. See the fine folks down there. They do a good job and have plenty of good things to eat and drink. They take good care of us. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch, and inside, almost hits Eisel as he backs out of the way. That runs the count full now at 3-2. Eisel grounded out to Shorty his first time up, and hits now in the 4th inning. Here's the full count pitch, swinging a shot out towards Matt Easterday at short. He'll gobble it up and throw in time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Matt had a little trouble with it, but stayed with it and got off a good strong throw over to Hires, and Eisel is retired. 6-3 in your scorebook. That's going to bring Eddie Overdyke. He grounded back on 1 hop to Jeremy Johnson his first time, and hits now in the 4th inning with 1 out. Johnson pitched out of trouble in each of the innings, tries to see if he can get through the fourth with no damage. Here's the first pitch to Overdyke. Swing and a miss, and a pitch in perfect spot. Low outside corner, and Overdyke comes up empty. No balls and one strike. Kind of a hazy, overcast look now. The lights have not had to come on yet, still plenty bright. Johnson wheels and deals, and here's the 0-1. Swing and fouled right back here and over top of the roof, and that'll make the count now. No balls and two strikes as Johnson way out in front. And it'll stay outside. Good idea, just didn't quite finish. Johnson prepares for the 1-2. Here it comes, and a little bit outside again. That'll run the count to 2-2. Jeremy Johnson battles Eddie Overdyke in the bottom of the fourth inning. One out, nobody on. Johnson gets his sign from Lane Floyd. Here comes the 2-2. Just a little bit outside. Overdyke started to offer, pulled the bat back in. Lane Floyd held the pitch for seconds, and no call from the man in blue. That'll run the count full at 3-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a shot up the middle. Matt gets a glove on it, but can't knock it down. It'll go on through. A solid single up the middle for Eddie Overdyke. He's down at first base with one out, and David Loader had a single to right field, his first at bat, as he ripped one in to right field. Doyle Baker had to make a good stop to get over and get it. Overdyke gets a short lead at first. Johnson checks him. Here's the pitch. Swinging a lot. Little blooper. Matt Easterday up. Second for one. Over to first. And not in time. As Smitty took quite a jolt from Eddie Overdyke down there. That ball not hit real hard. Overdyke got down to second in a hurry, and he took Smitty out hard. But they do get the leading lady, and Loader will reach first on the fielder's choice. So mark that as a fielder's choice, and 6-4 on the putout in your scorebook. Easterday to Smitty. Smitty tried to go up high and get out of the way, and he looks like he's hurting a little bit out there. He took a pretty good jolt. Overdyke, 6'2", 220, and laid one on him. And here's the first pitch to Larry Harrison, the catcher, and he'll swing and miss one and actually foul it back to the backstop. That pitch in on his hands. Good pitch from Jeremy Johnson. 2 outs now in the top of the fourth inning. Ball game just about halfway over. We're just at an hour. Moving right along. Loader with a lead. Johnson's pitch. A little bit outside. That'll leave the count at 1-1. Score is tied at 1. Brookwood scored in the first. The Rams tied it in the third. Brookwood threatens here in the fourth. Throw to first. Back in time is Loader. He reached on the fielder's choice. Larry Harrison had a ringing double to left field his first at bat. Here's the next one, and a little bit inside. 2-1 the count. Six hits now for the Brookwood Broncos through 4 innings and only 1 run. What's helped Jeremy Johnson? He has not hurt himself. He has not walked anyone. Here's the 2-1 way outside, and with that he runs the count to 3-1 and is in danger of doing so. The count at 3-1. 2 outs. Top of the fourth inning. Johnson checks Loader. Here's the 3-1. And I don't know what was wrong with that one. Evidently just a little bit high, and that will be the first base on balls for the Ram right-hander. That'll move Loader down to second. That brings up Dario Gomez, the shortstop. Gomez skied fairly deep to center field as Gilstrap, on his horse backing up, caught it right before reaching the warning track in straightaway center field, right in front of the 360 sign. The wind has almost completely died down now. Old Glory almost limp from its post in center field. Johnson will check the runners. Here's the first pitch to Gomez. Inside for a ball. And Philip Stanford once again runs for Harrison, the catcher, and there's a strike as it was fouled off, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Jeremy Johnson tries to work out of a jam. Brookwood with runners at first and second. There's 2 outs in the 4th. Here's the pitch. Swinging a little number to Stephen Hires. Oh, and it takes a terrible hop right over his head. 1 run will score. And here's the other runner going to make it to third. And what a terrible break. That ball just took a terrible hop right over Stephen Hires' head. And it'll be a base hit for Dario Gomez and an RBI. And a tough break for the Rams. That'll give Brookwood the lead once again now at 2-1. That ball not hit very hard, and Stephen waited for it, and right at the last minute it went high in the air, and Stephen went up, got a glove on it, but unable to knock it down completely, and it'll go as a base hit. Brookwood retakes the lead, and that'll bring Chad Day to the plate. Chad has 2 hits on the game already. He can hurt the Rams here with a base hit. Runners at first and third. Johnson's first pitch today, a little bit inside, ball 1. So a break for the Broncos as a bad hop gets over the head of Stephen Hires for a base hit for Gomez. Brookwood on top, 2-1 now. Johnson will check Gomez at first. Here's the 1-0. Little bit inside, 2-0. Jeremy Johnson not missing by much at all, and Lane Floyd will go out and talk to him. Rams almost turned the double play that would have gotten them out of the inning, and then a bad hop, so it's been an inning of tough breaks for the Rams, and of course in their half an inning the Rams stranded 3. They have left 4 runners on base so far. Here's the next one. That's also a little bit inside, and that's going to take the count now to 3-0. Johnson in danger of walking another hitter here. Doesn't want to load the bases. Here's the 3-0, and all 4 as he misses outside, and suddenly Jeremy Johnson having some problems finding the plate. Bases are loaded for Joey Ray. He was a strikeout victim his first time and bunted into a sacrifice his second time retired from by bunting back to the pitcher and moving the runner up. Johnson will work from the full wind. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little number foul into the Brookwood dugout. They scattered to get out of the way. No balls and 1 strike. Johnson needs to get this hitter. Nowhere to put him. The sacks are jammed. Brookwood on top, 2-1. In the top of the 4th. Jeremy brings the next one. Swinging a chopper up the middle. Easterday will take it himself, and that'll do it for Brookwood in their half of the 4th inning. They do score 1 run. They did so on 2 base hits. There were no Ram errors and 3 runners left on base. We head now to the bottom of the 4th inning. Brookwood on top, 2-1. This is Newton Ram Baseball on WGFS AM 1430.
Aside from choosing the right home, it's important to choose the right mortgage loan. At Newton Federal Savings and Loan, we're putting today's low rates together with prompt hometown service in offering special construction perm loans with one-time closing, conventional and balloon mortgages, and more. And servicing of your loan remains right here, too. Newton Federal Savings and 3175 Highway 278, Covington. FDIC insured and equal housing lender.
Hardy's floor covering at 2227 Emory Street in Covington can get you just about any floor covering you need, and more than likely, they have it in stock already. If they don't have it in stock, Bill Hardy will get it for you pronto. famous names such as Salem and Philadelphia, and vinyls by Armstrong and Congolium. Hardy's Floor Covering will be glad to come out and measure the area and give you a free estimate. They'll even provide financing if needed. By all means, check Hardy's prices before you buy. Call them today, 786-9245.
In Newton Ram baseball, we head to the bottom of the fourth inning in a real tight battle. The Brookwood Broncos have inched back out in front by a score of 2-1. As we head to the bottom of the fourth, the Newton Rams will send the bottom three in their order to the plate. It'll be Doyle Baker, followed by Brandon Smith, and then Roderick Henderson. Doyle coaxed a walk his first at bat, but was left stranded back in the second inning. Rams had a chance in their last inning, only able to plate one run. Bobby Holton brings the first one home to Doyle. He'll take a curveball, and it's a beauty for a strike on the outside corner. He's behind in the count. No balls and one strike. Holton works quickly. Here's the 0-1. Doyle swings and misses at a low fastball, and he's behind now quickly. No balls and two strikes. And a few more people have gathered. Good crowd on hand here, as always, for Newton Ram baseball from Riverside Park. Here's the 0-2 to Baker. Down low, and Doyle will check his swing, and that'll be ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Ram leadoff hitter in the fourth inning. The Ram right fielder waits for the 1-2 offering from Holton. Here it comes. Upstairs for a ball. That'll even the count now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-1 is your score. Brookwood notched one in the top of the fourth. They lead 2-1. Here's the 2-2 to Baker. Down in the dirt and gets away from the catcher, and that'll run the count full now at 3-2. Baker coaxed a free pass his first at bat. He has gotten the count full now at 3-2 as he leads off in the fourth. Holton asks for the count. He's ready. Here's the 3-2. Doyle a shot right at the third baseman, though. Bulger up, long throw, high, but going up for it is Eddie Overdyke, and that'll take care of Baker as the leadoff hitter is retired, third to first. Doyle ripped it, but right at the third baseman, Bulger, who made a good stop on the play and threw a little high, but Eddie Overdyke went high to get it, and he was retired. That'll bring Brandon Smith, the second baseman, to the plate. Brandon was a strikeout victim his first time as he was caught looking on a pitch on the outside corner. Here's the first pitch to Brandon. Swing and a miss at the fastball on the outside part of the plate. No balls and 1 strike. Rams need to get their hitting shoes on. Here's the 0-1 to Smitty. Swing and fouled back, and he's quickly in the hole now. No balls and 2 strikes. Rams have had their chances, having trouble putting runners across the plate. They left the sacks jammed their last time. Holton shakes off a sign. Here's the 0-2 to Shorty, down in the dirt. 1-2 the count. Rams try to even it up. They gave up a run on a bad hop single by the shortstop, Gomez, in the top. Here's the 1-2. Brandon fouls off, fights off a tough pitch, a good curveball from Holton, and Shorty with a good job of fighting it off. Keeps the count even, or keeps the count at 1-2. Brandon checks for a sign from Coach Joe Brassfield. Holton gets his sign from Harrison. Here's the 1-2, down in the dirt, and a good stop by Harrison. That'll even the count at 2-2. Brandon Smith hits with 1 out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Kind of quiet here at Riverside Park. Fans waiting for something to happen, something to cheer about. Holton wheels and deals the 2-2. Smitty with a shot, base hit to left field as it bounces in front of David Loader. And Brandon Smith with a 1-out single. He'll be down at first base as Roderick Henderson, the designated hitter, will hit now. Roderick drew a leadoff pass in the third inning, and was out stealing in a play that turned out to be important because the Rams ended up plating a run behind him, and that's kind of the difference in the ball game now as they trail by 1. And time is called as there's a ball loose out in the Ram bullpen. And Kerry Gilstrap throwing down in the bullpen. We may see him come in and do some pitching. Throw over to first, back in time is Shorty. He goes in standing up. Kind of a close play as Overdyke put the tag on him. Roderick Henderson. Here's the first pitch, and it's a curveball and a beauty as it catches the inside corner. No balls and 1 strike. Very low-scoring affair. We're not used to seeing that so far this year. We've seen a lot of runs scored on games we've covered on local baseball. Throw to first. Smitty dives back this time. Rams having a little trouble putting runs across. Here's the 0-1 to Roderick. Swing and a shot towards the right side. Second baseman up, over to shortstop for 1. Throw to first, not in time, and Henderson will get there. The ball hit to the left of the second baseman, Ray. He made a good play getting over to it. Fed the shortstop, Gomez, a little low. He had to double clutch, and was still fairly close at first, but Henderson will reach on the fielder's choice. 4-6 on the putout at second base, and that's 2 outs now for the leadoff hitter, Jarvis Johnson. Johnson has reached base twice. He walked in the first and ripped a double to left in the third inning. He bats now with 2 outs in the 4th inning, and Henderson at first base. Here's the pitch to Jarvis. Curveball and a beaut. Strike called. And Holton once again gets ahead with the breaking ball. And he is ahead in the count. No balls and 1 strike. Checks Henderson. Here's the 0-1. Jarvis pops it up a mile high. Going out is the shortstop, Gomez. Instead, coming in is Loader, the left fielder. He'll squeeze it, and that's going to do it for the Rams in their half of the 4th inning. No runs, 1 hit. There were no errors, and 1 Ryan runner left on base. We head now to the top of the 5th inning. Your score is still Brookwood 2, Newton 1. You're listening to all of this action on what else but WGFS AM 1430.
See your auto owner's agent. They are people just like you. There to guide us, standing by us, strong in every storm.
If you're age 50 or older, we'll give you an auto insurance discount from Auto Owners Insurance. Statistics show that mature drivers have fewer and less costly accidents. So it's only fair to charge you less for your personal auto insurance. Insure both your car and home with us and qualify for more premium discounts and no problem protection through Auto Owners Insurance.
Auto owners, the no problem people.
See Steele Jones Insurance Agency, located on Floyd Street, Southeast in Covington, or call 786-9213.
Auto owners, the no problem people.
And welcome back to Newton High School and Newton Ram baseball, and we've got some changes for the Rams as we're going to get a new pitcher. That's going to be Kerry Gilstrap is going to come in and pitch from center field. Jarvis Johnson, the left fielder, will move over to center fielder. Doyle Baker, the right fielder, moves to left field, and Ryan Lee enters the game in right field. And I guess Ryan Lee will continue to, we'll put him in the spot of the pitcher, Jeremy Johnson, and he will be designated, headed for, Roderick Henderson will bat for Ryan Lee. So Gilstrap takes over on the mound. Doyle Baker moves to left. Ryan Lee enters the game in right field and will not bat, as Roderick Henderson will continue to DH for him. That's the changes, and Gilstrap takes his warm-up tosses and gets his last one, and Floyd guns it down to, and we'll be ready to go now in the 5th inning already. Ball game moving right along. It'll be the 3, 4, and 5 place hitters for the Brookwood Broncos: Jason Bolger, Wes Hicks, and Justin Eisel. Bulger steps up to the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the night. Had a single in the first inning and was erased in a double play, and then hit a line drive right at Stephen Hires in the third. Gary Gilstrap starts his first inning of work. First pitch is a little bit low and outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strike. Gilstrap a sophomore. Here's the 1-0, and a little bit outside, 2-0 the count. And while he was in there, Jeremy Johnson did a great job. Only gave up 2 runs, 7 hits, walked 2, and struck out only 1 batter while he was in there. 2-1 the count now as Gilstrap paints the inside corner. Gets his sign from Lane Floyd. Here's the pitch. And that one will bounce up there, landing about a foot short. That'll run the count to 3-1. So a good job of pitching by Jeremy Johnson. Got no support, though. Here's the 3-1, swing and a miss, and Bulger chased one perhaps a little bit out of the strike zone, and that'll run the count to 3-2. So 4 full innings pitched for Johnson, only 2 runs allowed, 7 hits. Here's the pitch, swinging a number. Over quickly is Smitty. He'll get a bad hop, boot it, and that'll be an error on the second baseman for the Rams. Tried to rush it as it was a little dribbler and couldn't come up with it. So error on the second baseman to start off for the Broncos in their half of the 5th inning. That'll bring the designated hitter Wes Hicks to the plate. Wes hit into a double play in the first and grounded back to the pitcher on 1 hop in the third. Bulger gets his lead. Gilstrap works from the stretch. Here's the first pitch, and that's going to be low and away, ball 1. Carey checks the runner. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. A high outside fastball. And that'll leave in the count at 1-1. Here's the next one. Swinging a shot up the middle. Easterday with a diving stop and out at second. Throw to first, not in time, and Matt Easterday with a diving play robs the hitter of a base hit as Hicks drilled it up the middle. Easterday diving, came up with it and flipped it to Smitty for the force out at second base and takes a base hit away from Wes Hicks. So Hicks will reach on the fielder's choice, and Bulger is retired short to second on the force play. Matt will do a little house cleaning, getting rid of some of the dirt that he had to eat up there as he dove to his left. What a play by Matt Easterday. And Gilstrap has to be pleased with that because that could have put runners at the corners. Instead, Justin Eisel will hit with a runner on first and 1 out. Eisel 0 for 2. He's grounded to second. Grounded short. Runner goes. Pitch. High and away. Throw. In time. And he is no. As the ball popped out of the glove of Matt Easterday. Throw looked like it had time to get there. Matt had to tag out, and the runner sliding in jarred the ball loose. So he'll be in there with a stolen base. He's down at second now with 1 out, and Floyd will go out to talk to Gilstrap. Floyd had a great pitch to handle. Got it there in plenty of time, and it looked like the tag was there, and the ball somehow popped out of the glove of Matt Easterday, the shortstop, who took the throw. 1-0 the count to Justin Eisel, the right fielder. He's hit 2 ground balls, so evidently the Broncos trying to stay out of the double play as Eisel rips one foul down the left field line. 1-1 with 1 out. 5th inning. The lights have come on now as it's beginning to head to dusk. Gilstrap checks the runner behind him, gets the sign from Floyd. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball, not quite, as it'll stay about 3 inches outside. 2-1 the count. Johnson gave 4 good innings to Coach Brassfield, but Rams having trouble putting runs on the board against Bobby Holt. Here's the 2-1 down in the dirt. Good stop by Lane Floyd. That'll run the count to 3-1. Gilstrap tries to work around the error. Hicks with a big lead down at second. Here's the 3-1. Fouled right back here, and that'll run the count full now at 3-2. Justin Eisel, the junior. Patson throws from the left side. Gilstrap has his sign. Here's the pitch. Swinging a chopper, and Gilstrap off his glove. Over to Brandon Smith on to first in time. So that ball heading up the middle. Gilstrap deflected it right to Brandon Smith, and Eisel retired on the putout. That'll go 1-4-3 in your scorebook, and Wes Hicks will move up on the putout. He's down at third base now with 2 outs, and Eddie Overdyke, the first baseman, will hit. Eddie grounded back to the pitcher in the second inning and had a single to center field in the fourth inning and was erased on a force out by David Loader. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a shot, base hit, and that'll bring the run home. And Brookwood up 3-0 now. Brian Lee up with it quickly and gets it back in. So on the first pitch, Overdyke ripped one to right field. So that is an unearned run, as the runner reached base on an error. Should be out of the inning, but tough chance on the play. Brandon Smith unable to come up with the slow roller on the leadoff hitter. That brings David Loader to the plate. Loader had a single to right field his first time and reached on a fielder's choice and scored back in the fourth inning. Here's the first pitch, high and away. Breaking ball doesn't come in. Overdyke, the runner at first. Brookwood on top by 2 now, 3-1. Here's the next one. And there's a strike call. Fastball catches the outside corner. 1-1 the count to the Bronco left fielder. He hits in the top of the 5th inning with 2 outs, and the Broncos on top by a score of 3-1. And we get time called as Loader asked for it, and the umpire gave it to him, so he steps out, and Gilstrap will have to do it again. He winds. Here's the pitch. Fouled right back to the backstop. And the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Gilstrap with a chance to get out of it without any further damage. We're in the top of the 5th inning, and Brookwood has jumped on top now, 3-1. Gilstrap has his sign from Floyd. Here comes the 1-2. Upstairs for a ball. That'll even the count now at 2-2. Lane Floyd looks over at Coach Brassfield. Kerry Gilstrap doing a little uniform adjustment here. It is the top of the 5th inning. There's 2 outs, and Brookwood on top by a score of 3-1. Kind of quiet here at Riverside Park. Gilstrap, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that'll do it for the Broncos in their half of the 5th inning. But they do manage to score 1 run, an unearned run at that. They did so On one base hit, there was one costly Ram error and one runner left on base. We head now to the bottom of the fifth inning from Riverside Park in Covington. Your score is the Brookwood Broncos 3, the Newton Rams 1. You're listening to all the exciting action of Newton Ram baseball on your local leader for sports, WGFS AM 1430.
If you bury your nose in a cloud of sawdust and you breathe deep, you're going to get choked up. That is, unless you're the new Husqvarna 36 chainsaw with air injection, now available at Coast to Coast Home and Auto. Husqvarna's air injection saws run up to 20 times cleaner than other saws. So save yourself money on filters and on a great versatile saw by checking out this new Husky today at Coast to Coast Home and Auto on Monticello Street in downtown Covington. And keep your nose clean. At Coast to Coast Home and Auto, we believe when you buy a new lawnmower, it should come with no strings attached, which is why we are proud to offer a complete line of Toro Super Recycler mowers. If anything goes wrong with a Toro Super Recycler mower within 5 years of normal use, Toro will fix it free. That even includes failure due to normal wear and tear. No other manufacturer makes that claim. Come see us today at Coast to Coast Home and Auto on Monticello Street in downtown Covington for warranty details. We sell the best mowers with the best warranty and no strings attached.
And welcome back to Riverside Park, Newton High School, Covington, Georgia. My name is Bill Dolan, bringing you Newton Ram baseball on WGFS AM 1430. We head to the bottom of the fifth inning. The Newton Rams down by a score of 3-1. And for the Rams in their half of the fifth, it'll be the 2, 3, and 4 place hitters, Ryan Moon, Kerry Gilstrap, and Lane Floyd. If anybody gets on, it'll be first baseman Stephen Hires. Moon has skied to center field and skied to right field in his previous 2 at-bats and hits here in the fifth. First pitch popped it up, and the first baseman will make easy work of that in foul territory. And 1 pitch, 1 out as Moon fouls out to the first baseman. Eddie Overdyke moved about 10 feet to his left and just in foul territory squeezed it for the out. That'll bring Kerry Gilstrap, the pitcher, now to the plate. Kerry switched from center field to the pitcher back in the top of the fifth inning. Gave up an unearned run, and Rams now trail by 2. Several pitchers warming up once again for the Brookwood Broncos. Jeff Pafford. And Gilstrap cuts loose and misses a fastball. He's behind in the count, 0-1. Rams need to get something going with the bats. 0-1 on Gilstrap. Bobby Holt brings the next one home. Outside, no, check it, he's going to call it a strike. 0-2 the count as that pitch in the neighborhood of the outside corner was called strike 2 by the man in blue. Gilstrap has to protect the plate now. 0-2. Holton has his sign. Here's the pitch. Swing, fouled back and out of play, and we'll do it again at 0-2. Beautiful, beautiful afternoon for baseball. Perfect spring day in Covington, Georgia. The only thing not perfect is the scoreboard right now. Here's the 0-2. Gilstrap shot, base hit up the middle. And Kerry waited on that breaking ball and served it right up the middle. He's at first base with a solid single to center field. That'll bring Floyd to the plate. That's Kerry's second hit of the day. He singled back in the third inning, struck out in the first. And Lane Floyd, a double and a walk in his 2 at-bats, so he's 1 for 1. Gilstrap with a lead at first. Holton will throw over there. Kerry dives back in time. Kerry also stole a base back in the third inning. The Rams sent 7 batters to the plate and only managed 1 run. Their only run of the game. Here's the first pitch to Lane. Outside and high for a ball. 1-0 the count. Rams need to get something going. It's getting late. It's the bottom of the fifth. Lane Floyd waits for his next one. 1-0 the count. Here it comes. Breaking ball, and that doesn't come in either. That'll run the count to 2-0. Floyd can dig in now and look for something to drive. Brookwood still with its original 9. 2-0 the count. Here's the next one, and that's going to be inside, and Lane will take it for ball 3. Lane looking for a particular pitch to hit. Didn't like that one, took it, and it was a ball. 3-0 the count. Will he get the green light? Here's the pitch. Right down central. Strike 1 called. 3-1, the old automatic on 3-0. Floyd can definitely look for one to rib now. Holton gets his sign from Harrison. Gilstrap back in time as the throw goes over there. And the pitcher heating up in earnest down in the Brookwood bullpen. Another throw to first. Gilstrap dives back this time. We'll be coming your way once again from Riverside Park Monday night, as it'll be Newton versus Collins Hill. 3-1, ball 4, and Floyd will trot to first. And the Rams with runners at first and second and only 1 out. And let's see if we don't get a runner for Lane Floyd again. Let's see. No, this time it looks like they're going to leave Lane in there. So Kerry Gilstrap trots down to second, and Lane Floyd on at first. Lane on for the 3rd consecutive time. He's 2 walks and a ringing double. Stephen Heyer steps to the plate. Stephen a strikeout and a walk, so he's 0 for 1. Rams try to get something going here. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. They trail by a score of 3-1. Holton will check the runners. Here's the pitch to Stephen. Breaking ball, and it's a beauty, and Stephen unable to pull the trigger. Falls behind. No balls and 1 strike. Holton has had the Ram hitters off balance with his off-speed pitches and slow breaking balls. He's ahead of Junior, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Stephen unable to catch up with it. Holton has had everybody's timing off. After Stephen, it'll be Matt Easterday. Matt 0 for 2 on the night. 1 out. 2 strikes on Hires. Runners lead away. Gilstrap from second. Floyd from first. And we'll get time called as Bobby Holton took a little too long, and Stephen wisely stepped out. Bottom of the 5th inning. 3-1 is your score. Brookwood on top. Holton has his sign from Harrison. Here's the pitch. Outside. Ball 1. And count now at 1-2 on Stephen Hires. Ram first baseman. Heading for Southern Union next year. Holton has the sign. Here's the 1-2. Stephen with a foul. Barely got a piece of it as it went off the mask of Larry Harrison, the catcher for Brookwood. The count stays at 1-2. Matt Easterday waits on deck. Base hit would bring Kerry Gilstrap in from second base. He's being bird-dogged by Joey Ray, the second baseman, now the shortstop. Here's the 1-2. Stephen with a shot down the third baseline, right through the wickets. That'll be an error. Here comes Gilstrap. He'll score, and Lane Floyd will have to hold at second base. And the Rams get a break as Jason Bolger didn't get down, and that ball went right through the wickets. So Stephen Hires reaches on the error by the third baseman, and coming around to score is Kerry Gilstrap. That'll cut the lead now to 3-2, and Lane Floyd had to hold at second on the play. And Matt Easterday will bat with runners at first and second. And now we're going to get a conference out at the mound. He's going to bring all the infielders in. A good pitch was made by the pitcher Holton, and just Jason Bolger didn't get down on the ball, and it went right through the wickets down the left field line. Kerry Gilstrap able to score easily. Lane Floyd, with the play out in front of him, held up. Did not want to make that out at third base, so wise decision, him holding up. Matt Easterday will have a chance to knot this thing up or perhaps give the Rams a lead. That's the first error of the game by the Brookwood Broncos, and it immediately hurts, much the same as the error by the Newton Rams in the top half of the fifth hurt, leading to the third run. One out in the bottom of the fifth. Matt Easterday, the hitter. The Rams trail by one now. Holton checks the runners. Floyd from second. Here's the pitch. Easterday, what a drive! Way back to center field. On his horse, that ball might go, and it's adios! Matt Easterday with a three-run job, and the Rams have taken the lead. And he got every bit of that as it sailed out of here in the right center field area, just to the left of the Hard Luck Cafe sign. And Matt Easterday coming to life, and the Rams suddenly find themselves on top by a score of 5-3. And all the Rams out around home plate congratulating Matt as he drilled one deep to right center field. And oh baby, did the Rams need that. That'll bring Doyle Baker to the plate. And taking a little bit too much time was Bobby Holton. Holton brings the first one to Doyle. Swinging a shot at the shortstop. He'll gobble it up. Gomez over to first and in time to Overdyke, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Doyle once again hit that ball right on the nose, but right at another infielder, and Gomez with a good play to throw him out. So 3 RBIs on that ding by Matt Easterday, and the Rams suddenly with a 4 spot in the fifth inning have taken the lead. Here's Brandon Smith. He had a single his last at bat. He'll take the first one low and away for a ball. Called out on strikes in the second, and a single in the fourth inning. After trailing 3-1, the Rams with a 4 spot to regain the lead. Here's the 1-0 to Smitty. He'll sky it a mile high. In behind third base, down the third base line, foul territory, and Folger will drop this one, or Bulger rather. And he got turned the wrong way and unable to come up with it. So Smitty gets a break and he'll get new life. And that'll be even in the count now at 1-1. An error played a big part in this inning. And Matt Easterday made him pay for it as he took one deep. Holton brings the 1-1 to Shorty, and it's going to be down low, 2-1. The Rams have come back to life. Having a little trouble getting things going with the sticks. Ryan Moon fouled out to lead it off. Kerry Gilstrap with a solid single up the middle. Lane Floyd with a walk. Stephen Hires reached on an error. And then Matt Easterday drilled a long home run to right center field. And Smitty fouls that one back to the backstop. And that'll even the count at 2-2 with 2 outs in the fifth inning. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. He struck him out, and Smitty for the second time tonight gets caught looking, and he goes down on strikes. But the Rams come up with 4 big runs. They did so on only 2 base hits. There was one huge error by the Brookwood Broncos, and nobody left on base. We head now to the 6th inning. Your score is now Newton 5, Brookwood 3. You're listening to all the exciting action of Newton Ram baseball on your local leader for sports, WGFS AM 1430.
If you're age 60 or better, Newton Federal has created benefits especially for you. Our Now Interest checking account pays current market interest on your entire checking balance, not just part of it, if you maintain a $100 balance. And we offer it to our 60-plus customers with no minimum balance requirements and no monthly maintenance fees. Talk with us today at Newton Federal Savings and Loan, FDIC insured. After all, you deserve the best.
Hardy's Floor Covering at 2227 Emory Street in Covington can get you just about any floor covering you need, and more than likely, they have it in stock already. If they don't have it in stock, Bill Hardy will get it for you pronto. Famous names such as Salem and Philadelphia. and vinyls by Armstrong and Congolium. Hardy's Floor Covering will be glad to come out and measure the area and give you a free estimate. They'll even provide financing if needed. By all means, check Hardy's prices before you buy. Call them today, 786-9245.
And welcome back to Riverside Park and Newton High School. We head to the top of the 6th inning, and the Newton Rams have gained the lead for the first time tonight on a long 3-run homer by Matt Easterday, as the Rams scored 4 in their half of the 5th inning. In the 6th, it'll be Larry Harrison, David Gomez, and then to the top of the order, and Chad Day for the Broncos. Harrison takes the first offering from Kerry Gilstrap upstairs for a ball. Score is now 5-3. Gilstrap brings the 1-0 home. Strike called as he paints the outside corner at the knees. Good-looking fastball from the Ram sophomore. Has his sign, working quickly. Here's the 1-1, down low. 2-1 the count. Next action on WGFS will be Monday, April the 7th, 5 o'clock. The Collins Hill Eagles travel here to Riverside Park to take on the Newton Rams. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball looped into short right field. Coming hard is Ryan Lee. And what a good running catch by the Ram right fielder. That ball looked like it was going to drop, but Ryan Lee got a great jump on the ball and comes up with the catch for the first out of the inning. That'll bring Dario Gomez to the plate. Gomez flied out to center field his first time, and in his last at bat, hit a ground ball that took a bad hop over the head of Stephen Hires, driving in the 3rd run of the ball game for the Broncos. Top of the 6th inning, Rams up by 2. Kerry Gilstrap works. Here's the first pitch to Gomez. Breaking ball, 1 hopper to Smitty. He gobbles it up over to first, and 1 pitch, 2 outs now. Shorty handled that one with ease, and Gilstrap quickly has retired the first 2 hitters. We get around to the top of the order, and a serious thorn in the side for the Newton Rams tonight. Chad Day, single in the 1st, single in the 3rd, walk in the 4th. He's perfect on the night, 2 for 2 with a walk, and bats with 2 outs in the 6th inning. Here's the pitch, low and away, ball 1. Gilstrap came in the 5th inning, gave up an unearned run. He's got 2 outs quickly here in the 6th. Rams try to close it up and win their 14th game of the season. Kerry brings the 1-0 home. Swing and a miss and a beauty of a breaking ball. And he had Chad Day way out off balance on his front foot, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Newton Ram baseball. Here's the 1-1 from Kerry. A little bit low and away. That'll make it 2-1. Scoreboard says 3-1, but 2-1 is the actual count. Coach Don Shepard checking that. Here's the 2-1. There's ball 3. Now it does stay 3. 3-1 the count. Gilstrap in danger of walking his first hitter. He struck out 1, hasn't walked anyone yet. Floyd gives the sign. Here's the 3-1 from Kerry. Breaking ball, and it's a beauty once again as it freezes Day in his tracks, and that'll run the count full at 3-2 with 2 outs in the top of the 6th inning. Lane Floyd flashes the sign to Kerry Gilstrap. Into the wind. Here's the pitch. Ball 4 as it's down in the dirt. And for the 4th consecutive time, Chad Day reaches base. And that'll bring Joey Ray, the second baseman, up. Ray was a strikeout victim in the 1st, sacrifice in the 3rd, and reached on a fielder's choice in the 4th. So he's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice. Chad Day will lead away down at first base. He stole a base back in the first inning, so Rams have to be careful, keep an eye on him, make sure he's not going anywhere. Gilstrap looks in, gets his sign, checks the runner. The runner goes, pitch down low, throw, in time, he is out. What a throw by Lane Floyd. See you later as he guns him from me to you. That's going to do it for the Brookwood Broncos in their half of the sixth inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, one walk, nobody left. We head now to the bottom of the sixth inning. Your score is Newton 5, Brookwood 3. You're listening to all the exciting action of high school baseball in Covington on WGFS AM 1430. It's not how, but how many in the game of baseball, and how true that is. It'll be Roderick Henderson and then Jarvis Johnson and Ryan Moon hitting here in the sixth inning against Jeff Pafford. And we'll see what he's got. Here's the first one to Roderick. It's a heater, and it's a little bit low, ball one. Appears to throw hard. We'll see what he's got. 1-0 the count now. Rams try to add to their lead. They're up by 2. Here's the 1-1, and there's a shot to the shortstop. Up Gomez over to first, and that's the first out of the inning as Henderson is retired short to first. That'll bring around to the top of the order for the Rams and Jarvis Johnson. Jarvis has been on twice in this ballgame. He walked in the first and had a double and scored back in the third inning. Then in the fourth inning, he popped up to the left fielder to end the inning. And here's the first pitch, and it's a strike called, and it was a beauty as it snapped across the outside corner. 1-0, 0-1 rather, the count on Jarvis Johnson, the Ram, now center fielder. Next one, didn't mean to and fouled it back to the backstop. He's behind in the count now, 0-2. What a ball game for the... Jarvis waits for the 1-2 offering from Pafford. Into the line, here's the pitch, outside, 2-2 the count as Jarvis battles. We've seen him several times fall behind in the count, but he hangs in there battling away. Pafford works quickly. Here's the 2-2, and a swing and a miss, and Johnson could not come up with it, and he'll go sit down after striking out. That's the first strikeout for Pafford, and the fifth of the day for Brookwood pitchers. That'll bring Plug to the plate. Ryan Moon having a rough day at the dish. Fly to the center fielder, to the right fielder, and fouled out to the first baseman. 0 for 3 and hasn't really hit the ball hard yet today. Waits for the first one from Pafford. Swing, and there's a foul back and out of play. 0-1 the count. 2 outs now in the bottom half of the sixth inning. The Newton Rams have taken the lead at 5-3 on a 3-run homer off the bat of Matt Easterday. Pafford brings the 0-1 to Plug. Swing and a chopper down the third baseline. Foul. And into the Ram dugout. And Plug finds himself quickly in the hole. 0-2. There are 2 outs in the sixth inning. Rams try to add to their lead. Can Kerry Gilstrap close it out in the top of the seventh? Here's the pitch, and Moon takes it outside. 1-2 the count. The Ram third baseman hits with 2 outs. If he can keep it going, Kerry Gilstrap will come to the plate once again. Here's the pitch to Moon. Upstairs, 2-2 the count. Moon battling to stay alive. Count is even at 2. 2 outs. We are in the bottom of the sixth inning. Pafford brings it home. Strike! And Moon can't believe it as he thought it was outside. He shakes his head in disgust, but the umpire punches him out. That's going to do it for Moon and the Rams in their half of the sixth inning. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We head now to the top of the seventh inning. Can the Rams hold? Stick around, come right back. They lead 5-3. You're listening to all the exciting action of Newton Ram baseball coming your way on WGFS AM 1430.
Next time you take a trip around your lawn, go first class. Coast to Coast has just the ticket for first-class lawn care, the Snapper Lawn Tractor, with a 2-year limited warranty. Snapper has been making quality lawn and garden equipment for more than 30 years, and all that experience is built into this remarkable tractor. Just settle into the padded adjustable bucket seat. Set the tilt steering wheel to the perfect angle. Feel the power of the horizontal shaft engine. It's available in 12 1/2 horsepower or 16 horsepower twin cylinder. Shift into any of the 12 forward or 2 reverse speeds. Experience the convenience of on-the-go shifting. Then, conquer all your lawn chores with your choice of Snapper's 33-inch high-vac mowing deck or the 41 or 48-inch mowing deck. See Coast to Coast Home and Auto on Monticello Street in downtown Covington today. Be sure to ask about Snap Credit with low monthly payments and choose the seat to first-class lawn care today.
Welcome back to Riverside Park and Newton High School. We head to, yes, the last inning, the top of the 7th inning. The Rams lead by 2, 5-3. Riding on the 3-run homer of Matt Easterday has given them the lead. Kerry Gilstrap works in his 3rd inning of work. Can he hold the Brookwood Broncos? Leading off for the Broncos will be second baseman Joey Ray. He was at the plate when Chad Day was gunned by the catcher of the Rams, Lane Floyd, back in the 6th inning. It'll be Ray, then Jason Bolger, then Wes Hicks. Gilstrap brings the first one home, swinging, fouled back. Strike 1 on the second baseman for the Broncos. Can the Rams hold on? They've had 1 inning where they were able to put some runs on the board of any consequence. Can it be enough? They lead 5-3. Gilstrap works quickly. Here's the 0-1. Ooh, and evidently just a little bit low, and that's called a ball. 1-1 the count. Joey Ray, the second baseman. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice. Here's the 1-1. Swing, and that's fouled off his foot. Gilstrap will field it and throw to first, but it's a foul ball. And Joey Ray will shake that one off. It looks like it stung a little bit. 1 ball and 2 strikes on the Brookwood Broncos second baseman. 7th inning time. Kerry Gilstrap. He is the pitcher of record. Stands to be the winner if he can hold them off. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and just getting a piece of it was Joey Ray as he stuck out his bat and protected the plate, and the count will stay at 1-2. Rams looking to raise their record to 14-3. If they can do that, the Broncos will fall to 4-13. Gilstrap has his sign from Floyd. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a dribbler down the third base line, and a good stop and grab by Coach Tom Jones of the Broncos, and we'll do it all over again. Gilstrap making some good pitches to Joey Ray, and Joey Ray doing a good job of fouling them off, staying alive. 3 outs to get for the Newton Rams. And Kerry does a little house cleaning on his uniform. Bronco players all out of the dugout trying to cheer their second baseman on as he leads off. Gilstrap brings the 1-2 home, and it hit him. And he will trot down to first base, and not a good thing for the Rams. You certainly don't want to go putting a runner on base when you're only up by 2, but that pitch did not break, stayed inside, and Joey Ray, hit by pitch, trots to first base. He appears to be okay. Caught him right underneath the arm as he kind of turned into it a little bit. Matt Easterday talks to Kerry Gilstrap, making sure Kerry knows who's going to be covering. So with nobody out, the Broncos have the tying run coming to the plate. That in the person of Jason Bolger. Bolger with a single, also lined to the first baseman and reached on an error by the second baseman. Here's the first pitch to Bolger, and that's high and outside for a ball. Kerry was ahead in the count 1-2 and tried to come inside a little too much and hit the second baseman for the Broncos. He leads away from first. Gilstrap checks and fires. Swing and a drive, way back. That ball might go, and see you later. This ball game is tied. as Jason Bulger took one almost to the same spot of the ballpark that Matt Easterday did, and all of the Brookwood Broncos out on the field to congratulate Jason Bulger, and suddenly victory is snatched from the Rams as Jason Bulger goes deep to right center field and ties the score at 5. Nobody out in the 7th inning, and Coach Joe Brassfield comes out of the dugout, and that may be all for Kerry Gilstrap. And let's see. No, he's going to talk to Kerry Gilstrap. Let's see. Looks like he's going to leave him in. Just wanted to calm him down, I'm sure. The Rams looked like they had things under control. Joey Ray, though, hit by a pitch on a 1-2 count, and the next hitter, Jason Bulger, took one deep, and that tied the score at 5. That'll bring the designated hitter, Wes Hicks, to the plate for the Broncos. Here's the first one. That's inside for a ball. The score is now tied at 5. Gilstrap works to Hicks. Here's the 1-0. Inside again, 2-0. Looking ahead for the Rams. They'll have Gilstrap, Lane Floyd, Stephen Hires, and if anybody gets on, Matt Easterday coming up in the 7th inning. It's up to Gilstrap now to keep it a tied score. Kerry working quickly. Here's the 2-0. Swinging a chopper out to Easterday. He'll let it eat him up and get by him into left field for a base hit. Matt laid back on it and took a bad hop and got by him for a base hit off the bat of Wes Hicks. So Brookwood still has something going here. Matt got caught in between hops and went back on it and took a bad hop and went by him. And now Coach Brassfield comes out, and that is going to be it for Kerry Gilstrap. We'll be back in just a moment and tell you who the new Ram pitcher is going to be right after we hear from our sponsors on your local leader for sports, WGFS AM 1430.
Aside from choosing the right home, it's important to choose the right mortgage loan. At Newton Federal Savings and Loan, we're putting today's low rates together with prompt hometown service in offering special construction perm loans with one-time closing, conventional and balloon mortgages, and more. And servicing of your loan remains right here, too. Newton Federal Savings and Loan, 3175 Highway 278, Covington. FDIC insured and equal housing lender.
Hardy's Floor Covering at 2227 Emory Street in Covington can get you just about any floor covering you need, and more than likely, they have it in stock already. If they don't have it in stock, Bill Hardy will get it for you pronto. Famous names such as Salem and Philadelphia, and vinyls by Armstrong and Congolium. Hardy's Floor Covering will be glad to come out and measure the area and give you a free estimate. They'll even provide financing if needed. By all means, check Hardy's prices before you buy. Call them today, 786-9245.
Hey there, Carl the Greenskeeper here. You know you're coming sure for hot wings. The only place to go for hot wings is that there Hard Luck Cafe, because, you know, I even deliver them to the trivia show on Saturdays from there. But, you know, they've got a brand new location there. They're located now in Morgan Plaza on Pay Street, right in behind Napa Auto Parts, though. But, you know, it's the same great wings in the same building, and their phone number is still the same. It's 787-0421. That's 787-0421.
And welcome back to Riverside Park at Newton High School. We're in the top of the 7th inning, and the Newton Rams have changed pitchers. It's going to be Dustin Peck coming in to pitch, the left-hander, and Kerry Gilstrap goes back out to center field. Jarvis Johnson moves back from center back to left again. Doyle Baker goes from left back out to right field again, and Ryan Lee comes out of the ball game. So Peck will pitch now to Eddie Overdyke, the first baseman for the Brookwood Broncos, with nobody out and a runner at first base. Wes Hicks reached on a bad hop single to left field as Matt Easterday laid back a little bit on it, and the ball ate him up and got by him for a hit. Dustin Peck tries to get the Rams out of this inning so they can come in and bat. Justin Eisel, the right fielder, hits. Plug Moon way in at third. He's going to bunt, squares, and takes a strike called as Moon came charging in. No balls and one strike. Brookwood trying to get the leading lady down to second base with nobody out right now. Eisel is 0 for 3 in the ball game. Here's the 0-1, and it's a curveball and a beaut. And 0-2 is Peck quickly out in front now. Eisel grounded to the second baseman, grounded to the shortstop, and then grounded to the second baseman off the glove of the pitcher. Here's the 0-2, swing and fouled right back here over top of my head, and the count will stay at 0-2. Seventh inning, score tied at 5. Jason Bolger broke the hearts of Ram fans with a home run to right center field to knot the score. Peck will check the runner at first and step off. We'll do it again. 0-2 the count. Top of the 7th inning. Peck gets his sign. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Dustin Peck makes quick work of Justin Eisel. That's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring Eddie Overdrive, the first baseman, to the plate now. Overdrive on the day has 2 base hits. He had a single in the 4th and a single in the 5th. Grounded back to the pitcher his first time. He hits now in the 7th with a runner first and only 1 out. First pitch, fastball inside corner, strike called, and Peck has come in and done nothing but throw strikes. That's got to make Coach Joe Brassfield happy. That's what you want out of your bullpen. Come in and throw those strikes. 0-1 the count now. 1 out. Ram infield looking for the double play to get out of it. Peck's next one. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. And Lane Floyd unable to come up with it as it drops. And that'll be a stolen base now for the runner Hicks. He's down at second base. But 0-2 the count on Overdyke. Dustin Peck has done nothing but throw strikes. Peck gets his sign from Floyd. Checks the runner. Here's the 0-2. A little bit high and away. That'll make the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Scoreboard has it reversed at 2-1. Now they fix it. Here's the 1-2 from Peck. Swing and a miss. Ball gets away. Lane will gun it down to first, and they're going to call him out, and both umpires kind of turned away, and Stephen may have missed the bag, but neither umpire saw it. So strikeout 2-3 on the putout. The runner goes to first base on the wild pitch, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. Peck has come in and gotten the first 2 hitters he's faced on strikeouts. The runner Hicks will advance on the pitch down in the dirt. That'll bring David Loader to the plate. Loader, a single in the 2nd, reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the 4th, and a strikeout victim himself in the 5th. Dustin Peck doing a great job coming in, throwing strikes. Rams looking ahead to their half as they can get out without any further damage. Have the 3, 4, and 5 place hitters coming up. Peck will work from the full windup to Loader. Here's the first one. Down a little bit low. A good stop by Floyd. Right now you can't afford a wild pitch for a pass ball. Peck's 1-0 to Loader. Breaking ball, swinging a shot towards right center field. Coming over is Doyle Baker, and that's going to do it for Loader and the Brookwood Broncos in the 7th inning. However, they come up with two big, huge runs. They did so on 3 base hits. There were no Ram errors, and 1 Bronco left on base. We head now to the bottom of the 7th inning. Your score, it's all knotted at 5. You're listening to all this exciting action coming your way live on your local leader for sports, WGFS AM 1430.
See your auto owner's agent. They are people just like you. There to guide us, standing by us, strong
the importance of insurance to protect obligations like my new car loan. But is there a life insurance program that I can fit into my budget?
No problem with our agency's 10 or 20-year level term insurance from auto owners.
How will I know this is the right kind of life insurance for me?
Auto owners' 10 or 20-year level term provides low-cost protection and can be converted to permanent insurance later.
10 or 20-year level term insurance from auto owners.
Auto owners, the no problem people.
See the Steele Jones Insurance Agency, Floyd Street Southeast, Covington. Or call 786-9213. Your auto owners agency.
Auto owners, the no problem people.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Newton High School, Riverside Park. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. The score is tied at 5. If the Rams can score a run, they'll win the ball game. If they don't score a run, we'll have free baseball as we'll go into extra innings. For the Newton Rams, in their half of the 7th inning, it'll be Kerry Gilstrap, Wayne Floyd, and Stephen Hires. Your 3, 4, and 5 place hitters coming up. Can't ask for a whole lot more than that. They'll hit against Jeff Pafford, who was basically unhittable in the 6th. Let's see what the Rams can do here in the 7th. First one in the dirt and back to the backstop. Ball 1. Kerry Gilstrap in his tour pitched 2+ innings, gave up 3 runs. 2 of them were earned, and gave up 3 base hits. Here's the 1-0 to Kerry. Breaking ball and a beaut. Strike 1 called. And he walked 1, hit 1. Here's the 1-1 to Kerry. Swinging a shot. Oh, and the shortstop, Dario Gomez, comes up with it, and Gilstrap hit it right on the nose, but the shortstop made a good catch of the line drive down around ankle level. But right at the center fielder, Chad Day, and he is retired on just a rope to center field. Tough break for the Rams and Matt Easterday. And now it comes up to Doyle Baker. Doyle with a chance to be the hero. Oh, Matt Easterday hit that ball a frozen rope. Hit it too good as it carried all the way to Chad Day, the center fielder. That's 2 outs now in the 7th inning. Lane Floyd leads from second. Stephen Hires off first. Here's the first pitch to Doyle. He'll take a strike called a breaking ball. Junior's run not important at first. Lane Floyd is the one that counts from down at second base. A base hit by Doyle Baker could win it for the Rams. Here's the 0-1. Down in the dirt, and a good stop on the play by Larry Harrison keeps Lane Floyd at second base. 1-1 the count. If Doyle can do anything, Brandon Smith waves a bat on deck. Here's the pitch to Doyle. Swing, and fouled off, and he falls behind 1 and 2 as he couldn't come up with the Jeff Pafford fastball. What an exciting ball game coming your way tonight. Rams have a chance in the 7th. It takes a 2-out base hit by Doyle Baker. Pafford is ready. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a shot up the middle, and Gomez over to second, and that'll do it for the Rams. And we've got free baseball. We'll head to extra innings for the Rams in their half of the 7th. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. We head now to the top of the 8th inning and extra innings. Your score is all knotted up at 5 as you're listening to Newton Ram Baseball on WGFS AM 1430.
At Coast to Coast Home and Auto on Monticello Street in downtown Covington, we believe when you buy a new lawnmower, it should no strings attached, which is why Coast to Coast Home and Auto is proud to offer a complete line of Toro Super Recycler mowers. The exclusive Toro 5-year total coverage warranty guarantees that if anything goes wrong with a Toro within 5 years of normal use, Toro will fix it free. No strings attached. Even failure due to normal wear and tear is included. No other manufacturer makes that claim. Coast to Coast Home and Auto also wants you to know that Toro Super Recycler mowers equipped with Toro GTS engines are guaranteed to start on the first or second pull for 5 years, or Toro will fix them free. No strings attached. If you really think about it, it only makes sense. The best mowers should have the best warranty. So come see us at Coast to Coast for warranty details. We have a great selection of new Toro Super Recycler mowers, each with a Toro Total Coverage warranty and no strings attached.
And welcome back to Newton High School, and we're heading for extra innings. That's right, the score tied at 5 at the end of 7, so we head to inning number 8. It's the Brookwood Broncos 5 and the Newton Rams 5. For the Broncos in their half of the 8th inning, it'll be catcher Larry Harrison, followed by shortstop Dario Gomez, and back to the top of the order, and Chad Day. Jeff Pafford led a charmed life in his half of the 7th inning. 2 balls hit like ropes. Kerry Gilstrap hit a rocket that the shortstop made a great catch on, and Matt Easterday just drilled one to center field, and it was caught by the center fielder. Swing and a miss, the first pitch to Harrison. And Dustin Peck has just done a tremendous job since coming into the ball game. Throwing strikes, staying ahead of the hitters. He pitches here in his second full inning of work. Here's the next one. A little bit low, 1-1 the count. This is the 4th batter he's thrown to, and that's probably only the 2nd ball out of the strike zone. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch to the Brookwood catcher. Curveball, and just misses outside. And Peck really wanted that call. Good-looking curveball that just failed to come across the plate. 2-1. Peck from the wind. Here's the pitch. Swinging a little pop-up. Who's going to get it? Steven wants it. He'll squeeze it for the out, and that'll do it for Harrison. Out number 1 in the 8th inning. What a pitch by Peck. He sawed it off in his hands, and Harrison hit a little blooper that Steven almost couldn't get in time to catch up to, but did for the out, and quickly 1 out in the 8th inning. Here is Dario Gomez, the shortstop for Brookwood. Peck's first delivery to him is a strike, as Gomez can't catch up with the express. No balls and 1 strike. Gomez flied to center field, grounded to the shortstop, and had a base hit on a bad hop that went over Stephen Heyer's head. 0-1 the count. Peck brings it home. Down in the dirt, blocked by Lane Floyd. That'll even the count at 1-1. Dustin came in the 7th with a runner on and kept him at bay to keep the score tied at 5. He pitches here in the 8th. Peck has his sign from Floyd. Here's the 1-1. Just a little bit outside. 2-1 the count. Boy, when this guy misses, he doesn't miss by much. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and fouled off. That'll even the count at 2-2. Dustin Peck. A lot of noise now from down below as the Ram fans cheering it up, whooping it up. We're in the 8th inning. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little number right back to Dustin. Up over to first in time. 2 outs. And once again, Dustin Peck with just a great pitch as he put it right in on the fists of Dario Gomez, and he could do absolutely nothing with it. Dustin bounced off the mound, made a good play, and threw him out over at first base. Now around to the top of the order, and Chad Day. Chad Day has been on base 4 times for the Brookwood Broncos. 2 base hits and 2 free passes. Dustin's first pitch to him, that's a strike called as he catches the inside corner at the knees. Can Dustin be the first one to finally retire this guy on the night? Chad Day with a single and scored a run in the first. Single in the third. Walked in the fourth. Walked in the fifth. Next one fouled back and out of play, and Dustin ahead in the count now. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, the Rams were so close to pulling this out, but a two-run homer by Jason Bolger back in the 7th inning knotted the score. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Upstairs for a ball as the breaking ball stays high. 1-2 the count. Dustin Peck. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that's going to do it for Chad Day and the Brookwood Broncos in their half of the 8th inning. 3 up, 3 down, and we head now to the bottom of the 8th inning. Your score is all tied up at 5. You're listening to all the exciting action of Newton Ram baseball on your local leader for sports, WGFS AM 1430.
If you're age 60 or better, Newton Federal has created benefits especially for you. Our now interest checking account pays current market interest on your entire checking balance, not just part of it, if you maintain a $100 balance. And we offer it to our 60-plus customers with no minimum balance requirements and no monthly maintenance fees. Talk with us today at Newton Federal Savings and Loan, FDIC insured. After all, you deserve the best.
Hardy's Floor Covering at 2227 Emory Street in Covington can get you just about any floor covering you need, and more than likely, they have it in stock already. If they don't have it in stock, Bill Hardy will get it for you pronto. Famous names such as Salem and Philadelphia, and vinyls by Armstrong and Congolium. Hardy's Floor Covering will be glad to come out and measure the area and give you a free estimate. They'll provide financing if needed. By all means, check Hardy's prices before you buy. Call them today, 786-9245.
Welcome back to Riverside Park and the bottom of the 8th inning. The Newton Rams held them in the top. Can they punch one across in the bottom of the 8th? We'll see. My name is Bill Dolan, bringing you all this exciting action. It'll be Brandon Smith leading it off for the Rams. Swinging a long one, way back, and ball might go, and adios! Brandon Smith takes it deep, and the Rams have won the ball game. Oh, baby, Brandon Smith got a hold of the first pitch, and it was see you later, and the Rams wait for him at home plate, and Shorty has done it for the Rams. Oh, my goodness. Oh, listen to the crowd as they go wild for the diminutive second baseman for the Newton Rams. And what a way to pull out the win for the Rams. Brandon Smith took the first pitch and drilled it long and deep to left field, and that'll send everybody home with a smile on their face from Riverside Park. Your final, and it's a happy one in extra innings, the Newton Rams 6, the Brookwood Broncos 5. We'll be back with the totals and highlights right after this from your local leader for sports, WGFS AM 1430.
See your auto owner's agent. They are people just like you. There to guide us, standing by us, strong in every storm.
If you're age 50 or older, we'll give you an auto insurance discount from Auto Owners Insurance. Statistics show that mature drivers have fewer and less costly accidents. So it's only fair to charge you less for your personal auto insurance. Insure both your car and home with us and qualify for more premium discounts and no problem protection through Auto Owners Insurance.
Auto owners, the no problem people.
See Steele Jones Insurance Agency, located on Floyd Street, Southeast in Covington, or call 786-9213.
Auto owners, the no problem people.
If you bury your nose in a cloud of sawdust and you breathe deep, you're going to get choked up. That is, unless you're the new Husqvarna 36 chainsaw with air injection. Now available at Coast to Coast Home and Auto. Husqvarna's air injection saws run up to 20 times cleaner than other saws. So save yourself money on filters and on a great versatile saw by checking out this new Husky today at Coast to Coast Home and Auto on Monticello Street in downtown Covington. And keep your nose clean. At Coast to Coast Home and Auto, we believe when you buy a new lawnmower, it should come with no strings attached, which is why we are proud to offer a complete line of Toro Super Recycler mowers. If anything goes wrong with a Toro Super Recycler mower within 5 years of normal use, Toro will fix it free. That even includes failure due to normal wear and tear. No other manufacturer makes that claim. Come see us today at Coast to Coast Home and Auto on Monticello Street in downtown Covington for warranty details. We sell the best mowers with the best warranty and no strings attached.
And welcome back to a very calm and quiet Riverside Park now. Place was agog a few moments ago as Brandon Smith took the first offering in the 8th inning and drilled it over the left field fence to win the ball game for the Newton Rams. What a great game for a baseball fan tonight from Riverside Park. The Rams fell behind and then tied the score at 1. They were then down 3-1. In the 5th inning, they scored 4 runs, 1 on an error, and Matt Easterday with a 3-run homer. However, in the 7th inning, Brookwood came back with a 2-run homer of their own off the bat of Jason Bolger, and that tied the score at 5. Then, in the extra innings, in the 8th inning, Brandon Smith teed off on the first offering, hitting his first home run of the season, and that makes the Rams a victorious one tonight. That'll move their record now to 14-3-1 on the season and drop the Brookwood Broncos to 4-13. For the Broncos, they scored 5 runs, 4 of them earned on 10 base hits, committed 1 error, and left 8 runners on base. In relief, Jeff Pafford will take the loss. He served up the sweet one to Brandon Smith. For the victorious Newton Rams, they scored 6 runs on 9 base hits, committed 1 error, and left 7 runners on base. And in a tremendous pitching job out of the bullpen, Dustin Peck will pick up the win as he came in and pitched 2 perfect innings, striking out 3 while doing so, and earns the win. But beyond a shadow of a doubt, the player of the game has to go to the diminutive second baseman for the Newton Rams, Brandon Shorty Smith, who sends us all home with a smile on our face as he took it deep to win the game for the Rams. Next action on WGFS will be coming your way Monday night as the Collins Hill Eagles come into Riverside Park. So until then, we'd like to say thanks to a cast of thousands, including that great executive producer extraordinaire, Mr. Brian Chrisman, who does such a great job. This is Bill Dolan saying until Monday night, see ya.